up, ladies? Welcome back to Let's Unwind podcast. Today, Nav and I just wanted to hop on here and talk about Sinji's channels being
Yeah,
removed. First, it was her main channel, Cynthia G.
yeah, it
Then
got
it was,
demonetized. The first one
yeah,
got
it got
demonetized.
demonetized. But then it was removed later on.
No, yeah, the
When it,
second one,
yeah,
I don't know if her first one is removed, but the second one has been removed. I'm not sure. If y'all know, let us know in the comments if the first one's been removed.
right.
But this is impromptu, y'all.
It
We have
is.
nothing
It
planned. We just
really
want to talk
is.
about it.
We're really just coming off of emotions and what we feel. First off and foremost, I have followed Sin since I'm telling you, like top notch. She was always like one of my most favorite YouTubers. Like Sin G, I was always in her comments, always in her lives and all that stuff. So I'm just fucking disappointed. Period.
Same.
I'm just
Yeah,
disappointed. And I
same.
see a lot of people coming in here, mammies and pygmies and black male worshipers and all the y'all coming on here talking about, oh, she had a hate channel. How about it was just decentering men? How about it wasn't bashing? How about everything that she was talking about was relevant? Like there's a difference in like, coming on here and saying I hate y'all just because, or it's not even her saying I hate y'all. It was just
She didn't
calling
even
y'all
hate them.
out.
She didn't even hate them. She would say
Yeah,
all
that's
the
what
time, "I
it was
don't hate
just
black men."
like calling y'all out to recognize like the
Yeah,
low
I don't even want to
standards
talk to
and the
them.
low value that a lot of y'all have as women. And then on
Yeah,
the behalf of men, like why would we want to keep producing men at such low rate, low level, intellectually, mentally, socially? Like y'all do nothing
yeah,
to better us as we don't even have a community.
not at
Cause
all. Like, yeah.
cause y'all do nothing. You have done nothing since your ancestors came off the plantation. You've built nothing. You've grown nothing. You don't
Yeah,
do anything. You're still at the bottom.
yeah,
So how you gonna be mad for somebody calling you out for what y'all are and what y'all have been
yeah.
forever? I'm mad, so I'm over here in my
So
feelings right now.
I know I'm just gonna let
I'm,
Zara speak her mind because she's emotional right now. But I'm
I
coming from a
am
whole totally different standpoint. I don't want to talk to them anymore. Then I think that's what the problem is with a lot of these channels that women create. You're still trying to talk to them and ask them questions, but we already
yeah,
know what the deal is. Even though they're doing this stuff to her, she's already got the ball rolling. A lot of women have
exactly.
started channels because of her. I was motivated to start a channel because I've been watching her for years. So when me and Zara linked back up, and we both found out that we were both supporters of Sinji, oh, it was on and popping. Okay, well,
literally
let's
literally Sin G is what connected us. Like when I asked her if she watched Sin G and she was like, yeah, I was like, shit, I can fuck with her.
like, but I didn't agree with everything that CNG said, like the
Right,
abort
you
them,
don't.
and I
That's
didn't agree with
natural.
abort black male babies and sleeping with them still because like that's still causing mental and physical harm to black women, and I'm for black
Exactly.
women. So if you're still
Right.
sleeping with them, and that's going to cost you more money, if you're already in poverty and you're still sleeping with them and you want to abort them, if you get pregnant by them, that's costing you more, and then it's going to drive you crazy with the mental anguish that some women go through from having abortions, physical harm. You might want to have a kid later on, and you can't because you aborted this baby. So I didn't agree with that, and a lot of women didn't agree with that. We were just saying, like, why sleep with them or have sex with them at all if it's the only thing that they want is access to sex and procreating with you? Like, why give them what they want if you think they're so bad? A lot of women were coming at Sin when she first started saying this, and she didn't want to hear it. But I think she's going to eventually get to the point where she stops saying that if she gets her channel back, or if she finds another way, she's going to stop saying that because they're coming for her
Yeah,
livelihood right now.
they really are. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I feel
yeah.
like it's just a whole lot of being silenced. Black women's voices being silenced.
And we
And
can't be. We can't.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. More channels like ours and others
Mm-hmm.
that we follow are coming to the realization like, hey, there's a lot of truth in this. Like me finding Princella, I'm like, she's speaking a lot of truth. Like you can only be upset if it pertains to you, and a lot of information does pertain to the the majority of males. Period.
Yeah.
Like, so
I'm
yeah,
like,
I'm just
I think. a lot of us are just living. We're not living and learning. And I'm one of those ones.
Exactly.
I learn from the mistakes of others. So we can all look at the mistakes that Cynthia made, like talking about black males too much and saying abort them. Because I think that's why her channels got taken, because they were reporting her for saying that's violence against black men, which is not. Because like I said, you know our last video we did with the prank, the pregnancy prank.
Yeah.
The first thing all of the black males told their girlfriends was to abort their
To
babies.
get
When
rid
the
of
women,
them. Yeah.
that's the first thing most of them tell women is to abort them. But when women say it, it's
Exactly.
different. That's how
It's
you
a
know that they're
problem.
protected. That's how you know that they're a protected
Yeah.
class, because they can do whatever online. They have literally made videos talking about literally taking us out by, by pow, like, or
Yeah.
unaliving us. We're not
Exactly.
doing that. We are doing it through a method that is supposedly legal, but still YouTube has went against that and took Cynthia's page off because of that. And it's supposed to be legal. Well, in some states it's legal still. But you
Right.
know what
In
I'm
some
saying?
states, but yes, that makes complete sense. I feel like, yeah, it's a protection ring. That's all it is. It's like, because we see it all the time. We hear it all the time from black males. They don't even want you to have their seed. So how is it different from somebody saying, rid yourselves of that, becoming a single mother? Because that's what you're
They
gonna
don't
be.
even want fully black children, because if they
That's
did,
what
they
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
be
Like,
abandoning them at high rates and
yeah,
having
I
kids with white other women. They don't want black children.
right. I literally just watched a video, Nava, this morning of a table of black male athletes with white girls saying, "Here's to more light skinned babies."
That's an
Like,
old
they don't
video.
even,
Sin has showed
yeah,
that a lot of times.
they don't even want kids that look like themselves. They hate themselves. And when you hate yourself and somebody else brings it to your attention that you're the issue, you're the problem, it's not us. Because we even, like the video we watched yesterday, Nava, of the Hispanic women saying they love black women, have no problem with black women. It's not us, it's y'all. But when somebody brings that to their attention, oh, it's the issue now, it's a problem. No, you know that you bandits. You know that you dusty, like Corey Holcomb and his dusty bandit bucket self. He the first one to get on there and try to say some shit like, oh,
He wasn't the
you know,
first.
male bashing channel Cynthia G, and then he had the nerve to come out and say something like, I don't bash people or something along those lines. It's like, sir, that's all you do. Like,
He's
I
the one that
literally,
came on and said, fuck them kids, right? He the one that
yeah, he
came on and
was.
said, if we don't like the mama, then F those
Yeah.
kids. Which they don't like none of the
Yeah.
mamas, so basically
He
F all the
comes for
kids.
women all the time. I went to, in Denver, Colorado, I went to Corey Holcomb show, a comedy show of his, and his entire show was telling women to be the side chick. Like,
That
shut
was before
up.
sin, right? That was before sin, right?
This is before. Um
Yeah, but
look, don't judge me, y'all. His show was cheap. So, we was like last minute plans. Oh, we'll go to the court. But yeah, so like, don't, how you gonna get mad at somebody who is telling you like y'all are the problem, showing you y'all are the problem because y'all give her footage, videos, and you know what I mean, content to create on y'all. Stop giving her content to create. If you better yourselves. Better yourselves if you have a problem with it. But what's the problem? Y'all don't take accountability. That's y'all's fault. That's y'all's
I
problem.
don't expect them to take accountability
And they
because
ain't, and they're
they're not
not,
leaders,
and they're
and
not.
that's why Black women creators and BWE creators need to stop focusing on them so much. Because Cynthia was solely focused on her. She should have switched it up. Like, no, she was solely focused on them. I mean, she should have switched it
Yeah.
up and just focused on women and girls. Like Princella, she talks about them, but she only talks about them to prove a point to the women that are following her. She doesn't talk to them for any other reason. But Cynthia is different because she just talks about them because she's upset and she's disappointed and she's like just still hurt, I can tell, about all of the stuff that they have done to women as a whole. Not just her. She's not taking it personal. She sees what they're doing as a whole and she's hurt by that, like a lot of us are. But I think that because we see what happened to her channel, we need to switch it up and we really need to start focusing on
Yeah.
women and girls in 2004. And because of her and because of women like us and Princella, that a lot of women, whether she's here or not, we got the message. There's no way that we're going to look back and be like, oh, it's never going to go back to how it was, how women
Yeah.
were about them,
No.
because this word is out
Absolutely
here.
not.
More channels are being started, and I encourage y'all
Right.
to start your channels now or in 2024 and just learn from Cynthia's mistakes or any other people's mistakes. If we make a mistake, learn from us what not to do and just focus
Right.
on girls. And we can still show videos of what they're doing, but don't go in like abort black male babies. Don't go in and
So
just talking
it's
about
gonna
them.
be,
Just it's gonna be
yeah.
hard.
it's going to be carefully crafted, painted, like wording around things like that, like not so much forward when you're, you know what I mean, trying to get your point
Even
across.
even when you're
Um,
typing in the words black male, you get censored sometimes. You have
exactly.
to
So that's what I'm
see,
saying. Like we're gonna have to play with our words. We're gonna have to play with the way that we talk or whatever, with the way the messages are delivered. But yet and
yeah.
still, with channels like Sinji, she's already helped so many put boots on the ground, like myself and Nava. Okay, so we already out here, y'all. We already starting. The ball is already rolling. So with
I believe
Sin
this
just
is
being
just going to
down, we're
motivate
gonna
her. I believe it's going
continue
to
to.
motivate her.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to motivate her even more. But what they don't know is you create more soldiers. You know what I mean? Like now people are getting enraged about it and in their feelings about it because I'm in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie, but that just motivates us more to keep going with our channel in the direction that we are. We're just gonna carefully craft our videos and
Yeah.
words the way that we
Just
deliver the message, but the message will still be delivered. Period.
just know that the more truth we speak about them and start like unaliving us more, and people
They
are not
already
going to
doing
protect
that
us.
though,
Yeah, they're
Nava.
going to do it
They
more
already doing that.
because they
So
see that they couldn't stop her. They're going to get angry because they can't stop us
yeah,
all. And so,
no,
ladies, like I say it all the time. What do I say? Second Amendment. Practice your Second
we'll
Amendment
do.
right. Because I say to those women, you can't judge women that are making content like mine and trying to warn other women because we care about women. And it's not always easy where you can just get out of a situation, just up and go in a situation. You can't do that. Like everybody doesn't have it like that. The economy is getting worse. It's getting bad out here. You know,
Well,
so it's a
in
lot of
addition
different
to that,
circumstances.
though, we do encourage women to move smartly. So yeah, that
Yeah,
would be smart. So we
yeah.
already know, like, move smart.
It's a lot of
But
reason people. It's a lot of reasons people stay in relationships. I'm not being abused. I'm not being any of those things. I'm a wise woman, but that doesn't mean that people that are married to males or black ex-wives cannot care about other black women that are going through horrible situations. So if you
absolutely,
don't want,
because
I
we
always
still
say,
have family members, sisters, cousin, aunts,
yeah, we care about
that are
y'all.
in the situations, that we want them to remove themselves from, that are harmful and
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
Um, but
It's gonna
yeah,
be always women that will unfollow us because of that. But I say to those women, unfollow us. You like if you're not
absolutely
for black
because
women, you're not for black women. Just unfollow us.
absolutely, because over here, like I can't say it enough, we are trying to build a tribe. Period. Like that is the main goal, main focus is to build a tribe of like-minded sisters, like-minded
Yeah,
women, young girls and women.
yeah,
And I feel like this just sparks it even more so for me. I know Nava feels the same way or similar, but really this really just sparks it more so for me. Like I'm ready to build this tribe. Like let's get
yeah. And
together.
I don't want to just talk about building tribes online because these relationships are just like what's the word, shallow. When you're online talking to people that you can't see
I
and
mean,
that
it's
you really
yeah,
don't
it's
want to know,
different
it's
than
different. But I
yeah.
want to focus on ways that we can meet up in person and in our areas. And me and Zara were talking about the other day buying land, like us all
Yes.
pitching in together. There's so many of us that make great money. I'm not one of them, but like there's
I'm
so many
done.
of us that
Hey,
make
hey, every bit
money.
counts. When we have a
Yeah,
tribe, every bit counts.
none of these days, yeah, if we form tribes, it won't matter. Like, because we can come together, we could buy land, we can
Yeah,
purchase
that's what
tiny
I'm saying.
homes.
We need to build these connections, build these tribes, build this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
These bonds with each other, kind of like it would be like a sorority, basically, you know,
yeah.
all different types of
Mhm.
women from all different types of, career fields. And, everybody has something to bring to the table. And it doesn't matter how much you earn or how little, if you're willing to be there, put in the footwork, the groundwork, you know what I
Oh,
mean? And
yeah, it'll be
yeah,
awesome.
and yeah, I think it would be a beautiful thing, and you really can't stop that. Like you cannot stop a woman. Period.
It'll be a
Like
strict vetting process, of course, because there's too many mammies and stuff that's still male centered.
absolutely,
But like
yeah.
I'm like in 2004, we need to start coming up ways to meet in our local areas and talk about buying
2024,
land.
Nava.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah, girl. Yeah, I'm
You
drinking my
keep putting us
margarita.
back.
I'm
You keep
drinking.
putting us,
I'm drinking some blackberry margarita because this what they did to Cynthia G today pissed me off. So I had to grab her.
girl,
I had to grab her
girl.
margarita.
I'm
But
all the way upset.
what I was saying is like we can easily purchase land. It's so much land that if we come together
Yeah.
and group up, we could buy this land. Tiny homes. If y'all haven't seen tiny homes, there's a lot of black women that are buying tiny homes.
Yeah.
They cost between and $12,000 to build. We could build them ourselves, so we can
Skip
pay
the
somebody to build them.
30-year mortgages and all
Yes, and
that.
we could just have little tiny homes with one or two people in them and
And
live
tiny home
together.
communities. It'll be a beautiful thing.
It's a lot
Absolutely.
of them, and we can have our own water sources and live by the water
Yes.
and garden. And like, this is what 2024, we need to stop focusing on what males are doing, because at this point, I really, some of y'all are going to get pissed off at me for saying this, but I am not blaming them at this point. I'm blaming black women solely because we are the ones that birthed them. And that's why Cynthia G started
Yep.
saying, y'all
Yep.
are the beginning. You are the beginning.
Exactly.
And you can't be the end if you want to be. You begun them by creating them in your womb and birthing them, and you can end them. You're the beginning and the end. So you're the
Right.
creator.
It starts with us. Like, it really starts with us,
No.
ladies. It really starts with women. If we stand up and we say, no, I'm not tolerating that, I'm not dealing with that, I'm not bringing your seeds into this world, your offspring, and you don't even know how to be a husband, let
The
alone a
Most
father
High.
or a man, a
That's
mature
what the
man.
Most High means.
Yeah, like, no, absolutely not. It starts with y'all, ladies, and I agree. Nava and I have talked about this. We really are starting to get pissed off a lot at the women. Like, you know
If
what I
I
mean?
ask
Like,
you,
uh,
Zara, if I say if no nation can rise higher than its women, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you when you hear that?
girl,
If
if
it
no
would,
nation can
if
rise
the
higher
women,
than women, like,
if the
we
women are
we
stuck
are
at the
it.
bottom,
Like, we
the
are the
hell is
prize.
our nation?
We are the
Right,
chosen ones. Like,
right. If the women are at the bottom and the men want to keep us at the
yes,
bottom, that's why we can't rise at the people. As a
exactly.
people, because they're keeping black women at the bottom. And if this nation of America, we have. Girl, like, it's so much. Y'all, I've been drinking, but like, I'm trying to get my thoughts out. But like,
I
if
think
women are the nation, if women create and birth the nation, and we keep birthing these males that are not
absolutely,
rising, why keep birthing
absolutely.
them?
Right. So I feel like that's the point that Sin was getting across, and a lot of ex-wives got in their feelings, and I feel like they've probably been trying to come for her for a really long time. We know that. We've seen and we've heard her say things like, her channel is being messed with or whatever and whatnot, but
Even our channel's been messed with, and we're not even as big
I
as her.
mean, we've seen some janky stuff, and we are just small YouTubers. Like, we ain't even nowhere near Sin G's following, and we've seen some janky stuff with YouTube already. So I can only imagine what she was dealing with.
Yeah,
But the point of it is, this video is the groundwork has already been laid. It's already started. The boots are already on the ground. There are other channels that are going to be building and growing, and we really want to just give thanks to Sin. Well, I personally want to give thanks to Sin because she has opened the eyes of so many, and I mean, there's still so many pick-me's and mammies out there that need to be healed, but we can't save them all. But there are so many women like myself and Nava who really do hear things out, learn from things, you know what I mean? Like, and try to share experiences and build bonds and connections and safe spaces and communities for women. So
yeah.
the groundwork has already been laid, and I do hope that Sin can get her channel back. Even if she can't get her channel back, I hope she finds another lane in which we can grow as a community and build, something of our own. Because I remember her saying that so long ago, like, a platform of our own. I wish that would, like, we could come together and find something or some kind of way to build that, just so we can actually really freely speak the truth and not feel like we're going to be reprimanded for speaking truth. Like, yeah, but I'm pissed off
Yeah,
today.
and I'm still hoping that her and Princella do a collab on Princella's
I do
channel.
too.
And
Yeah.
I leaned towards Princella's message over Cynthia's, only simply because she says it's not a black and white thing. She says it's a male versus female thing, because I'm like, look at this situation. YouTube is owned by probably mostly pale ex-wives, right? And
Hmm.
they're the ones that removed her channel. But why would they do that? Why? She's telling the truth. Like, they
Right.
have like every reason
She
in the
does.
world to protect the protected class of black
Hmm.
males. They
Hmm.
have to protect them. They have to make them think that they're right. They have to keep them at the bottom, because if they don't, they won't be. It's a like Princella talks about the pyramid all the time, and certain people have to be at the top, and certain people have to be at the bottom. They have to
Exactly.
protect the people that are at the bottom to keep them at the bottom and keep them in the
them at the
mindset that
bottom.
they're right. What they're
The
doing is
black
right.
man ain't smart enough to realize it.
Right, and there's a reason everybody's coming for black women and saying you should stay with these men, you should do this for these men, you should treat them like
why would a
because
billionaire
it's an
come out
agenda.
and say that?
Right,
Yeah.
it's an agenda.
Why would a
to
billionaire
keep
come out and tell
women-
black women to yeah?
And like Priscilla says, black men are at the bottom, but black women are up under black men. So black women are at the very bottom. And if black women realize what's going on and y'all start listening to Cynthia because she has all those followers, and if Priscilla, they're going to come for Priscilla next because her numbers are growing.
Yeah.
So they're going to come for all of us. But if y'all start listening to Priscilla and Cynthia and black women stand up and we're the ones at the bottom, and if everybody is on our necks, and if we stand up and say, no, we're holding the entire nation up because we're at the bottom. We stand up and fight and say, we're not going to bird them like Cynthia was preaching.
Right.
All of our channels, we're gone. Because they can't
don't
have
want that message out there.
You have to keep birthing them. You have to keep birthing the people that are have to stay at the bottom so the ones at the top can stay rich. Like, we're little, but
be considered the superior. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. Even if what I say gets out, if somebody reports me for saying what I'm saying, like they got the power to come take my power away. I mean, our channel away just for saying that. Even if though it's true,
absolutely,
like they can take our voices away because that's the truth. Like black women are not allowed to wake up, and that's why black men are allowed to just spew all of this stuff that they are saying on their channels. But I think we need to start reporting them too. Like if they're going to play this game,
I was just about to say it's time to reverse that and start coming for them. Like you want to come for ours, it's time for us to come for y'all.
Because a lot of their channels we could actually get taken away for good because they really are talking about taking us off the planet. Like after we're already here
and promoting violence towards black women.
Violence, but. Like, I think a lot of women's channels that get taken away, they can be reinstated because they really weren't saying anything wrong. Because Cynthia G can just go get a lawyer and go to court and just prove that I'm just talking about abortion. Ain't that legal? Like, I'm not saying take them out after they're here.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about abusing a black man or like, what was that Godfrey when he said he wanted to bash old girl with a brick himself?
Like that, abusing us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That right there alone, he should have been done. You just promoted violence against a woman. Like,
no, she's not back in the blue.
Right, exactly. And y'all mad because y'all like, why are y'all back in the blue? What about us black men? Now we ain't marching for y'all. Fuck y'all. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it, and I ain't even been drinking. I'm just,
girl, my drink ain't nothing. But some, I know some women. It's like some women were talking about they stopped supporting her because they didn't feel like she was black women empowerment and she was doing it for the money. And I'm like, whether that's true or not, she's speaking the truth and she's waking black women up.
That's what I was gonna say. She's putting the message out there, and you can't really go against real. How you gonna be mad at something that's real? The message is real, like, period.
Yeah.
So. I support Sin, and I hope that she does, go back to getting her channel back and up. I would love that, and I just want to see more black women come through making these channels to start and build tribes and build communities together and putting the word out there and realizing and putting the message out there. Yeah, I'm in the car, y'all, and it's raining, so the windshield wipers are going. But yeah, my bad, y'all. But no, just getting the message out there and boots on the ground and building connections, not in just like Nava said, not just within the social media community, but actually getting together in person and trying to start a blueprint to build for 2024, like boots on the ground for real.
Yeah, I don't mind black women profiting off of the truth as long as it's not their only.
Yeah, motive. That doesn't bother me. Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be our only reason. But
if anything, I'm gonna support a black woman that's trying to have multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? Right. If she is getting paid off of it, why would I? Yeah, exactly. Why would I come for another black woman? I'm all in supporting y'all and becoming, wealthy and you know what I mean? No, absolutely
The
not.
only reason I would stop is if I knew that you were getting up into the millions and you still weren't doing anything significant to help Black women. And I know
Right,
Sin is not a millionaire, but like
right.
that's the only reason I would stop supporting her is if I know you got millions and you're not doing nothing significant to change the lives of Black women and girls, then I would probably stop supporting because this what this is all about. But we do need to be
Right.
pulling together, or we're gonna be shit out of luck because like it's getting bad,
Absolutely.
it's getting
It
ugly.
is. It is. And it's only gonna get uglier. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna get uglier before we see any type of change. But the change starts with us, Black women. I don't know how many times we can reiterate that. Like the change starts with us, and that's the message that Satan has been getting across. Like it starts with us. Stop. When she said stop birthing them and carrying their seeds and their offspring, like that's gonna be the end of it and the beginning of the better start
Yeah,
and the better. You know what I mean? The better betterment of Black women and women. Like so.
I
But
applaud
yeah.
Sin. So yeah,
like
yeah, we do want to meet up with y'all. Yeah.
but no, but no, absolutely. One day we would love to meet up with a bunch of like-minded women and really start a blueprint, or just get kind of like thoughts and ideas of how we can come up with ways of helping and giving back to the community and starting, the blueprint of real work, and supporting Black women and young girls and
Because I
like,
know, yeah, I know a lot of Black
building.
women who are builders and contractors and architects. We need y'all. If y'all are builders or
Yeah.
y'all sell land and property, get together. Y'all need to. We really want y'all. We don't have a lot of followers, but please start commenting if you know somebody that can build or that's going to school for architect, or
Just ah, yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing else. I just want to come on here and speak about sin. So y'all, we'll see y'all, or yeah, we'll talk to you guys Sunday. We're posting our
Yep.
next video Sunday. We just wanted to speak out about what's going on with Sin and Sin. I know you probably won't hear our video, but we love you, and I'm still
Support
very much
you.
looking forward to her and Princella's collab. And I know Princella probably is talking to her behind the scenes, and other people
Yeah.
are talking to her and helping her. And she's going to be okay. She's going to come back, and she's going to be
Right.
better than what she's doing now. All of us are together. We're gonna, because she has women backing her up. So when you got Black
Right.
women backing you up, you can't lose. And
You
that's what
good.
the
You
manosphere is
good. You're
laughing.
right.
No, the manosphere is laughing and rejoicing right now, but the world is about to see when Black women are standing behind each other, they can't stop us. Like
You
if
really
like
can't.
forget the mammies and the ones who disagree are coming against her. I've seen their
Because
videos,
we
I've heard them.
are the
Yeah.
most resilient, hands down. So she's gonna come
Yeah.
back stronger, and we're gonna continue to keep supporting her.
Yeah.
Love and blessings, sin.
Yeah, Black women are going to come for her. They're going to swoop her up, and she's about to
Right.
soar. She's about to soar. This is just the beginning, y'all. So
Right.
we send her love and kisses, and y'all please start sharing our videos. Like I promise y'all, like this is not for money. I promise y'all in 2024, we are like seriously trying to get boots on the ground. We want y'all to share these videos.
Right.
I'm encouraging y'all
Right.
to start your own videos. And if you don't know how,
Yes.
please email us at, what's the email, girl?
Let someone 3@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yes. We're
And yeah,
still learning. Shout out to Themis. He helped us with StreamYard. So we learning now
Themis.
and we figuring it out too. But no, anything that we know, if you got a question, you starting your channel, hit us up. We don't mind. Like
Yeah.
all
If
love
y'all
and
follow
support.
Yeah, if y'all follow Themis and Tho, let him know that we shouted him out, and let him know that we said thank you and that we sent you to his channel. If you don't follow him, let him know that we sent you to his channel, Lesson One Podcast, and so he'll know. But thank you guys for listening, and don't let this get you down. And like we said, email us if y'all want to know how to use StreamYard. It's janky sometimes, but it's good enough to get the message out. So we'll
Right.
talk to you guys. We'll see you guys next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.